Nikamwambia mtoto ametoka. Sasa nisaidie. Najaribu kushika mtoto. Ananiambia madam, sio kazi yako. Unafanya nini? What are you doing? Akaenda kuendea gloves. Akatoa mtoto. Nikamuuliza ako sawa? Mtoto hajatia. Ako sawa? Ano. Namvuta hapa juu nisikie kama ana breathe. Juu ile ametoka na already ako kala bluish. Mtoto ako sawa, hana shida yote. Of course nimeona mtoto ako hiyo kala, but si nimeambiwa atakuwa sawa. So I have nothing to worry. I don't know why a man can do that to any woman.
As a mother and or a parent, you would cherish the first steps your baby makes. But today's guest, Claire, didn't hear the first cry of her baby. And the cries that came after that disturbed her. Why and what happened? Let's listen to Claire's story. My name is Kingori Wangeshi. Come with me.
I'm Claire Nyambura Murithi. Born in Nyahururu, raised in Meru, and stayed a little in Isiolo. That's where my dad lives. Yeah.
And now you're here.
And now I'm here in Embu.
Yeah. What do you do?
Okay, I own a cafeteria. I make fast foods. Yeah.
Okay. I assure you will be full, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Claire, we are here because of your story.
Yes.
What happened?
Okay. First of all, I'll say I got in a relationship immediately I finished high school. I never knew I had a problem with my ovaries, but also I've always had irregular periods since I started the periods. So, and I never knew it's something like...
It would lead to a bigger problem.
Yeah.
And what was that bigger problem?
Now, after, I think last year, I had some bleeding. Since January, I was having bleeding in a stop and then continues after 1 week. And then I thought it's the same menstrual problem na kuanga nayo ya irregular periods. So I used to go to the hospital, chemist I mean. I napewa those Femiplan pills to stabilize my hormones. Until now, April 8, I think 7, I decided to look for a gynecologist. Then he told me he cannot treat me without a ultrasound. So he suggested that I should go take an ultrasound, then bring the results to him so that he can see what the problem is. So I took an ultrasound. I could see it myself. So I had a cyst. I was told I had a cyst on my right adnexa. So of course I went to Google and I was shocked because I'll never think I've never had such a thing in my life, at a cyst. Now I wondered, now how do I have a problem with one ovary? How am I going to do? So I went back to the gynecologist and he told me it's not a big issue. Actually, we can treat them with some medication he told me to take and some antibiotics. I started taking them. So of course the bleeding stopped. I was also given the medicines to stop the bleeding. After then, I think I got pregnant as a month. Sijui aje. But now I went to the hospital. Now I was told the pregnancy can come out of that miscarriage. Nikimaliza 3 months now, I should go back to the hospital, that there are medicines I should be given, and now I should not work. I should be on bed rest because inaweza toka.
And it was only at 3 months.
At 3 months niliambiwa it cannot, so inaweza toka ikiwa that 3 months.
So allow me to ask, this bed rest was supposed to last for as long as you were expectant?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like total bed rest.
So for the entire 9 months,
yeah.
you had to be on bed rest?
Yeah.
Okay.
So before 3 months now, I started bleeding and some pains. I went to a clinic because place nilikuwa I couldn't like enda mbali. I went to a clinic that I was going. I told the doctor. He requested me to take some drugs. I don't know, Dufa something. I don't remember the name. And was told to be on bed rest. That's it. Another doctor told me the same thing. So, of course, I had to bed rest. By that particular time, we were in Meru, Kobo. So, July, we vacated here in Embu. After we came here, there is one day at night I started feeling some pains also. I went to the hospital. They did an ultrasound. They said I'm okay. So I was told maybe I need to rest. I also understood that tulikuwa tumehama, so kuchoka and stuff.
Yes.
So from then, place tulikuwa tumehamia, we had to vacate to another plot because of the distance. Yeah. So we vacated at another place. Stairs zilikuwa mbali sana. Now kushuka, kupanda. Now I started being sick again, pain every time I went to the first time I went to the hospital, because my card after coming here I changed it to that hospital, children's hospital. Now I had to change it again. I went to the hospital that day. It was at night, 10:00. They told me, no, you have to change. Your card is not working here. We only deal with casual workers. The only facility that can work with that card of yours is the town branch. So I came, and now the NHIF was down. So I had no option than to go to the level 5 hospital. So I went there. Immediately they did a vaginal examination, and I was told, no, I'm not going home. Now that was the first time I was admitted at the hospital ever in my life.
Why did they say that you're not going back home?
Now they said my cervix was open.
And in how long were you due?
The pregnancy was at 28 weeks. So they said, let me repeat in Kiswahili. Aka katoto ni kadogo sana. So tutakuweka kwa bed rest again, give you some medication, tuone itakuaje. So of course they administered me drugs. First of all, they injected me. See, I don't remember the drug, and they asked me to buy some medicine outside, salbutamol, I don't know, to help the child's lungs to grow faster. I think it's due to lock the cervix, I don't know, something like that. I stayed there for 1 week. I was discharged. To be discharged, they did an ultrasound. Now at 29 weeks, they did an ultrasound, and they said my cervix is closed now. I'm good to go home.
So you stayed there for 1 week?
Bed rest. Yeah. Bed rest sasa. So I came home. Of course, I was always tired. Even without doing anything, I was always tired. So, and my baby was well, because at actually 19 weeks, I went to the hospital to confirm the gender. My baby was okay everywhere, as in everywhere. Like, I know the people who take gizo ultrasound, they can know if the child has any issue. So, and I could see myself, and he told me the baby was okay.
What was your feeling when you saw that scan?
No, I was so happy. I was so happy because one, I don't have a mom. So I was feeling happy, like nitazaa kasichana, and nitakaita jina ya mom. So yeah, I could see my baby was okay. So even the ultrasound they did, I could see it was okay. But now the thing that was written in the report, in the observation and report, I could see vitu same, but then I ignored because I know nothing, you know. After 1 week, I think after 2 weeks, I went back to the hospital again. Same issue. Now I went in the evening. I had seen a spot in that bloody spot. I went there. They told me, daktari hayuko, daktari mkubwa hayuko, unaishi mbali? I told them no. Kama unaishi mbali unaweza lala, uonekane kesho. I said because siishi mbali, I can go and come back in the morning. In the morning I was okay. I was feeling nothing. So I said, let me rest, because at times I was feeling very tired. I do not want even to move where I am. I love, you know, the means of transport. I will use boda. And now it's another stressing thing because already nafaa kuwa bed rest.
And you're expectant?
And I'm expectant.
And you have been told to be on bed rest?
Yeah. So but now I could see your boda itani strain. So I said, nah, I'm okay. Because I'm okay, let me just wait. I just feel tired. I could feel tired kabisa. Now after 2 days now, I'm feeling the pains again. I told my guy, twende hospitali, I'm not feeling okay. No, I think he was at work. And then I called him, I'm not feeling okay. Let me go to the hospital. He said, go then tell me what the problem is. Going there, actually, kulikuwa mchana, they told me, no, Claire, today you're not going home. It's because of your child, not us. You just stay to kuangalia, because it's like, ukiwa nyumbani, you are working, and I'm not working, so...
You're just resting.
I'm just resting, so they told me, no, we have to put you again here. Because I think ukiwa huko, you are working. Now stay here with us so that we can monitor you. Of course, I stayed. 1 week... I'm just there, nothing, taking the medicine I was taking at home, doing the same thing I was doing at home. 1 week I told them no. Because now, the beds now is as if now we are sharing. You know, someone who is pregnant and the hospital beds are like this. Aki, you cannot share. You feel tired. You cannot sleep.
You are sharing?
Yeah.
Why, with another patient?
With another patient who is expectant.
Okay.
And now you know you yourself hujafikisha. So this one also you don't know when she's going to deliver. So now you will stay there until maybe someone else mwenye atatoka ndo huyu mwingine akuondokee kidogo.
Why were you sharing hospital beds?
Because I think vitanda, they were not enough. And there were so many patients at that particular time. In my time now, I say. There were so many patients because wengine wanakuja, they are not due.
Did it concern you that you're sharing hospital beds?
Yeah. I felt, no, I think I should be at home, resting, where I feel comfortable, than here sharing a small bed with someone who also is heavy. And you cannot, actually, I was trying and I couldn't see ngelala. Now, of course, I told them to discharge me. They told me, yeah, you are okay, but total bed rest. I said, no problem. That particular day, it was 11th December. That particular day I was discharged. I think I just walked a little to my mom-in-law place out here. And now to go home to where I was living, because I wasn't here. To where I was living, of course, nikapanda boda to home. By the time tunatoka hapa, I could tell my guy kuna vile I don't feel okay. Nasikia. And now he could think, we were all thinking, kwani this pregnancy inachukia home ama niaje? Because when I'm home
in the hospital,
I'm okay. But when I'm going home, when I'm home, I'm not okay. So we all thought, I think huyu mtoto apendi kukaa nyumbani. But now today, na feel tumbo inanikaza sana. So we went home. Vile nilichukua boda, I was feeling, enda pole pole. We went home, kupanda stairs, I was struggling because now I could feel something here down. No, I cannot walk. Tukafika kwa nyumba, I said, no, I don't think I'm feeling okay. Let me call a doctor. I called one doctor, I told him, akaniambia, no, do this, Claire. ebu go to the hospital. There was a nurse there. Akanifanyia vaginal examination. She said I'm contracting. But now they said this is not their case because they don't have an NBU. Now, in case huyo mtoto azaliwe kama ako underweight, tuna mahali ya kumweka na hatutaweza kumkimbiza saa hiyo. Juu hatuna ambulance yetu iko mbali. So you have to go to the level 5. Of course we went there. Vile nilifika, of course, wazazi they don't get in kwa labor room because I went straight to the labor room. So I went there alone. The first doctor I met, it was this guy. Akachukua, I stood there like 5 minutes and then akachukua barua yenye nilikuja nayo. Umetoka Liberty? I said yes. Wametuambia tukuje hapa. Na kwa nini hawajawaandikia referral? So there is this paper ya injection walinidunga hiyo ya sijui ya lungs za mtoto. Ndo waliniambia niende nayo. So
lakini that injection ilikuwa some time back.
No, that day
walikudunga tena.
Nilidungwa sasa level hiyo Liberty hospital. So wakaniambia niende na hiyo level 5.
But unakumbuka kuna sometime bado.
Sasa sometime back nilikuwa nimedungwa 2.
Bado ya kufungua
hizo lungs za mtoto sijui za kugrow haraka. So and that day nimedungwa hapo Liberty. So nikaambiwa niende na hiyo level 5. So I went with it. Wamekurifaa hapa, kwa nini hawajakuandikia referral? I told the doctor nimeambiwa tu nikuje na hii. Umekuja, kwa nini hukukuja hapo mbele? I told him ni vile hiyo ndo ilikuwa karibu na nyumbani. Okay, umekuja peke yako? I said yes because si nimeingia peke yangu hapo. Okay, kama umekuja peke yako ndo kajichukulie file. So nikaenda, I went there to the reception. Now because I was there, now we were supposed to do a readmission because I was already there and I've been discharged that same day. So and then the madam at the reception akasema this is a readmission, wacha niende file yake kwa ward. So she went to get my file, then back. Now I was at the bed now. He was trying to listen to my baby's heartbeat. He told me, no, he did first of all vaginal examination. He said you are true. He also listened to the baby's heartbeat. Akaniambia, na roho ya mtoto inapiga sana. I asked him, now what do we do about it? You know, now at that particular, I have nothing to worry because I have been this ninakujanga, so it's okay. Now thinking nile tu pain ya kawaida. Lakini leo imezidi kidogo because if it were me actually I would have taken some painkillers. If si vile nilipigia daktari, mimi ningemeza painkiller
kama kawaida.
But now ilo roho ya mtoto napiga sana. Tutafanya aje? Hakuna kitu tutafanya madam, tutakuweka tu kwa oxygen. I said okay. Beba bags zako twende. Carried my bags to the ward. Kufika kwa ward, that nurse already alikuwa shanijua. Claire, umerudi tena? Nikamwambia akaniambia sawa, sasa nataka kudunga hii sindano. Na sindano nitakusaidia. I said okay.
Alikwambia ni ya uchungu, was it
hakutaja anything. Aliniambia tu itanisaidia. I said okay, itanisaidia. So he of course akakuja na sindano. Nikamuuliza nadunga wapi? Akaniambia kwa muscle, of course akanidunga. Lala sasa hapo kwa kitanda. Nikakaa hapo almost 10 minutes. No, I was feeling queue. I do not have a cup. Sioni hata maji. I'm feeling sick. I was in so much pain. Of course I started bleeding. Nikamwambia na bleed. Akaniambia weka cotton. Natafuta kikombe nikunywe maji. I had to that day hata sijui nilikuwa na nguvu because niliokota tu kikombe huko nikajekea maji na nikakunywa. I never cared.
And you're in pain?
Yeah, so much pain. Akaniambia, tena sasa nikurudishe mahali unafaa kukua. Akanirudisha kwa labor room. Akaambia that male doctor, huyo sasa anafaa kukua hapa. They started arguing. Huyu madam amefunguka tu senti yao yuko mbali sana. Huyu anamwambia hapana, sasa ako sawa. Si unaona mpaka ana bleed. Sasa ako sawa. Another nurse akakuja. Sasa mwenye ako labor room akakuja akaniambia lala hapa madam. Right, hiyo time sasa I'm in so much pain. I cannot even talk. Unasikiaje? I cannot even talk. Because mtoto alikuwa Claire. I can't talk. Niacha huko. So akanifanyia hiyo vaginal examination tena. Now I think that's when hiyo maji broke. Akaambia daktari wengine au nurse because they were out there. Hii ni bridge. By then sasa sikujua bridge inamaanisha nini. Claire, nguo za mtoto ziko wapi? Haya sawa. At that particular time nasikia mwili yote joto kabisa. I feel like nijimwagie maji. I feel like going to the toilet. Uliza washroom ziko wapi? Ndo zile huko. Naenda huko. I feel no, hizi vitanda zao ni mrefu sana. I don't want them. Bafu iko wapi? Iko huko. I went. I felt no, this pain is too much. Now, nikiwa tu hapo nawaambia, nikasikia mtoto anatoka, nikamwambia nasikia mtoto. Akaniambia kimbia bed. Nikakimbia kwa bed. Mtoto already sasa ashatoka. Namsikia, nikalala kwa bed hapo. Daktari namuita, mtoto ametoka. I could feel there is one part, najua mimi sioni. I could feel there is one, of course mtoto hajatoka. I could feel there is one part yenye iko bado hapo. I'm just trying, na already nishachoka. Nikamuita. Nikamwambia mtoto ametoka. Sasa nisaidie. Najaribu kushika mtoto. Ananiambia madam, sio kazi yako. Unafanya nini? What are you doing? Akaenda kuendea gloves na hiyo gown fulani wanavaa. Akakuja bado mtoto wako hapo. Akatoa mtoto. Nikamuuliza ako sawa? Mtoto hajalia. Ako sawa? Ano. Namvuta hapa juu nisikie kama ana breathe. Juu vile ametoka na already ako kala bluish. Mtoto ako sawa, hana shida yote. So naona akajalia, kako sawa lakini katalia tu. Kaanza kukatap-tap. Nasi mwingi nasi alikuwa huko ndani akakuja mtoto haraka. Nguo ziko wapi? Akachukua nguo, akaenda kumpeleka kwa oxygen. At that particular time, you know me, I'm just happy. Of course, nimeona mtoto wako hiyo kala, but si nimeambiwa akatakuwa sawa. So I have nothing to worry. Nikaenda bafu. The water was cold. I'm shaking. I don't know from what I was shaking terribly. Nilikuwa nasikia baridi. Sasa nikaoga na hiyo tu maji baridi. Nikavaa. Nikaenda kuangalia mtoto. So the baby was just there. Na ikiwa tu hiyo oxygen. Nikamtoa socks. Nikaona bado miguu ziko blue. Nikaulizwa nasi, kwani mtoto ako na shida gani? Akaniambia, unajua oxygen haijafika vizuri, lakini yako tu sawa. Nikamwambia sawa. Akaniambia, lakini unajua kataenda nursery? Nikamwambia Akaniambia mtoto, nikamuuliza mtoto ako na kilo ngapi? Akaniambia kwa 2.2. Also of course I knew mtoto atakienda nursery si kitu kubwa. Juu si hayuko underweight, hata kama hajafikisha hayuko underweight sana. So atakikaa hapo atakaa siku kiasi tu, and then we are good, we'll just go home.
Yes.
So akakimbiza mtoto nursery, and then akakam back for me. Akaniambia nurse huko NBU amesema lazima uende uone mtoto cause nikamuuliza ni nini? Huyo mtoto sijaona akiwa sawa huyo. ni 50-50, lakini usi give up yet. I said of course not giving up. So I called the father, nikamwambia, actually sikuweza kumwambia, nilimtext tu nikamwambia nimeambiwa mtoto ni 50-50. Then I called my mom-in-law, nikamwambia katoto kamekuja. I also called my big sister. Yeye ndo niliweza kuupenda, nikamwambia nimeshtuka na nimeambiwa mtoto ni 50-50, niombe. Kaniambia ni sawa, kila kitu itakuwa sawa. So at least I felt okay kidogo. Nikaenda huko nasari kuona mtoto nikaona she was very beautiful actually. Nikaona ako sawa. Huyo daktari wako akaniambia don't give up yet, she's still fighting, she's fighting. Nikamwambia ni sawa. That time ilikuwa around 3 am. Akaniambia no, utaenda ujiekele kidogo pumzike, asubuhi 6 ukuje uone mtoto. Nikamwambia ni sawa. So of course sikulala. So in the morning nilikuwa hapo asubuhi mapema kwenda kuona mtoto. Mtoto alikuwa sawa. Nilikuwa kuta madaktari wako hapo wawili wana try wanamfinya hapa, wamemweka kwa oxygen. Waliza mtoto ako sawa, ndo tunajaribu tuone kama atakuwa sawa, lakini ako sawa, atakuwa sawa. Wengi hapa wanakuwa sawa, wanakujanga tu akiwa wasa hata kuliko wako na wana survive. Of course nikaona kweli. Hawa watu wengine wako huko, naona tutoto wengine tumewekwa kwa oxygen na tuko sawa. So I thought mtoto ako sawa. Msichana mwingine pia akaniambia wangu pia aliletwa tu hapo. Na alipitia tu hapo. Lazima mtoto yote tu analetwa nasari apitie hapo. Of course mtoto wangu atakuwa sawa. So walikuwa wanakadunga sindano everywhere, akana mishipa. Daktari akaniambia kwanza, lakini huyu mtoto wako anasahau kupumua. Akikaka anasahau kupumua, ndo maana tunamfanyia hivyo. Nikamwambia kwa nini? Akaniambia watoto kwa hivyo wengi usahau kupumua. Basi I said okay, kama unasahau kupumua I don't know of that, but ni sawa. So nikamuuliza na kwa nini anakauka? Akaniambia kana kuwa na conversions, kana zimia. Muuliza kwa nini? Akaniambia si unaona akakulia, oxygen yake inafika vizuri. So nikajiambia no, there's an issue. But then astaki kuweka hiyo mambo kwa akili sana. Nikaona mtoto amefungua macho. Now I'm happy again. Because okay, kwani anaamka? And then akafunga tena. Akakauka. Si nikajiambia I needed conversions. Nikaona wameangaliana. Nikajua hapa akuko sawa, now let me leave this place. Nikatoka nikaenda kwa ward. Kufika sasa ndo nikakuta my mom ndio akaniambia mtoto wako aje. Nikamwambia sijaona akiwa sawa, lakini nimemwacha huko na daktari. Nikakaa hapo ananiambia uende mnaingia huko na simu, uende kapige picha tukaona juu kwa tuwezi ingia. Anambia tuingie na simu, lakini nitaingia nayo. Ndio ananiambia daktari naingia nayo. But then najua kile nimeona, lakini bado sitaki kumsettlement. Lakini pia yasha notice kuna kitu sitaki kumwambia. So nikakaa hapo like 10-15 minutes. Nikasema acha niende. Nikaenda nikakuta daktari wamemwondokea. No. Nikauliza ako sawa. Nikakuta daktari mmoja amekaa chini hapo, nikamuuliza mtoto wako aje. Akaniambia tumejaribu, sikutaka kusikia tena. Nikatoka. Nikaenda nikafikiria. Already nimeenda machozi kwa hapo Mzazi akaona akajua hapa kuko sawa. Nikashindwa sasa nifikirie hiyo mambo. Nimeambiwa, of course sijaona mtoto bado, lakini hiyo mambo nimeambiwa haji. Msichana mwingine akakuja akaniambia usijali, mtoto atakuwa sawa. I'm like, sasa huyo mtu ameniambia aje? Nikakaa hapo almost 20 minutes thinking, not talking to anyone. Mzazi akaniambia twende kupeleke tukajue kuambia aje. Of course tukaenda, nikaingia nikachukua mtoto. Kwa na move apumui macho. Akaniambia Claire, mtoto alange survive, angekuwa na shida mingi sana. Kwa sababu unaona kulia. Nikamwambia angekuwa na kitu inaitwa cerebral palsy. Nikashtuka juu na that's new. Jisikia hiyo. Hata sura vile kalikuwa kana converse kalikuwa na heart problem. Amejua aje. Lakini nikasema tu ni sawa. Alafu si unaona tu miguu, si unaona vile tuko. Nikamwambia sasa, nikampinga, nikamwambia no, hiyo hapana. Mtoto already sasa nisha Google bridge na nisha nini. Mtoto hakuwa amekaa vizuri kwa tumbo. So of course ndaelewa hizo miguu vile ziko. Plus nilipiga picha. Sidhani hiyo picha ingekataa kuonyesha na mtoto miguu zake zilikuwa na shida. Akasema hapana, mtoto alikuwa disabled or something. Actually they used that name. I said okay.
But you haikuwahi patikana kwa scans?
No, the scans are all here. Haikuwahi. There were no problem with my baby. So I think hizo zingine ningekubali because of the things nimeona. Hata wangenidanganya hiyo ningeelewa. Juu I do not know. But of the miguu, that one I refuse. They also said my baby had hands. Nikamuuliza, what do you mean? Akaniambia, ushaona wale watu tembea hivi? Nikamwambia, mikono ziko somehow. Hivyo sasa alikuwa ananielezea. I could not see anything. So I felt no, we won't argue. Because maybe you know, but I can see. Then they told me wataniwekea mtoto wangu vizuri. Now they said they can discharge me. I was okay. So I started the discharge.
Right there.
They told me to first of all discharge the baby. I started discharging the baby. We were paying cash for the baby. I went to get they also told me now this child wasn't born dead. So you will have to write the birth certificate. Tafutie mtoto jina. So urudi uende. They never gave me an option of wanaweza nizikia mtoto. I could leave the baby at the hospital. They told me.
But that is usually an option.
Yeah. They never gave me that option. Because anyway, I had no problem with that. So I went to get the burial permit. I went to see where my baby is at the mortuary. Came back now, my turn to be discharged. They told me at 3:30. Now, discharge, mwisho inakuanga I think 4:30. 3:30 now they're telling me they can't find my discharge. I asked them how can you not, kwani iko wapi discharge? Now that particular time I feel tired because...
So you had already gone through the process of dischargement?
For the baby, now the baby is discharged. Now, see, the discharge papers, it's them who they're supposed to provide it. But now they're telling me they cannot find my discharge paper. They cannot find even my file. Now they told me, because I had no complications in giving birth. Let me take it back a little. So after giving birth, I think, I don't know, but I think mtu akishajifungua there is this medication ama mtu anadungwa sindano ya kutoa the waste zenye ziko to clear. But I think I wasn't.
You are not given?
I wasn't. And from what I've heard, there's a way to kutoa hiyo uchafu with some, I don't know, scissors or something, kutoa the uchafu. At times I tend to think this doctor, I don't know, but I tend to think I've met him somewhere and we have a very huge beef, because I don't know why on earth, okay, he did me bad because he never even used the scissors or an injection, because literally he would put his hand. At some point I told him, kwani uone naumia? He told me, madam, nitakuacha hivyo vile uko, utaenda kubleed uko mbele. I told him, okay, acha nika bleed, but this one I cannot take it. Siwezi. So I refused. Nilimwambia niache tu vile niko. Because nani ufanyia mtu hivyo? So now the discharge.
So did you finally clear?
No, with him no. With him I refused.
So another doctor came for
that
process?
No, that's a thing nimekuja kufanya now later.
Really?
Yeah, out of that hospital now.
After how long?
Now, because of course I've been bleeding. I now told my friend, unajua nilikataa kuoshwa. Akaniuliza kwa nini mtu akataangi? Now I explained to her, and I told her that pain was too much for me. I cannot handle that pain. No, I've been bleeding. Yani like, tuseme nimeacha kubleed last month. I have always been bleeding. Yeah.
But you went to the hospital?
Now I went to the hospital. I had seen that the product of conception, I had seen it kwa hiyo bleeding, kwa pad. Now I had to go to the hospital. Nikaelezea. Now we had to do this MVA thing. Yeah, I had to go through that also. Yeah.
But was that doctor rough with you?
The other doctor? No. He wasn't rough because he first of all injected me. I don't know, ya kugandisha. I felt no pain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So now these people can't find your discharge papers. And had you gone through that process of being discharged?
We discharged the baby. No, I had not gone that process because unapatiwa hiyo barua kwanza ya the bill. First of all, the bill you're supposed to pay, then now the discharge. Now they are giving us none. Hakuna kenye wanakupatia because already they cannot find your file. So they don't
the file that was missing.
Yeah, the file was missing. Now of course wanakubail nini na hawaoni file yako. After some few minutes wakaniambia discharge imepatikana, lakini hakuna mtu wa kusign.
A doctor now?
Yeah, hakuna mtu wa kusign. Hivyo ndo wananielezea. Hakuna mtu wa kusign hiyo discharge. Alafu pia nini yangu linda mama yangu iko na shida. Nikauliza shida gani ili ni discharge. Wakaniambia hawaipati kwa system. I said okay, basi ni sawa na NHIF niko nayo. Wakasema NHIF haitakukava. Lazima sasa ulale utoke tu kesho. Nikaambia basi tufanyaje? Cash. Ndio wakasema mtu wa cash hayuko, ashatoka. I told them sasa nao mnanisumbua. So umeniweka hapa kutoka usiku, mimi sijakula, wacha niende basi nikatafute kitu ya kukula. Wakasema hapana, piga simu ulete. Sasa hiyo sina hata simu, my phone is off. Na wapigia na nini sasa? I told them now I'll have to leave. na hakuna kitu mtafanya. Nitaenda tu jua mtaniforce kukaa hapa na staki. So nikatoka, kufika kwa gate na kutana na askari. Madam hakuna mahali naenda. I told them why. Mimi nimeshinda hapa. Jana nimejifungua, mtoto ameaga. Now I start telling them what I've gone through. Nikamwambia nastaki kukaa hapa because even the cries za watoto, even seeing pregnant women,
they are affecting you.
I'm getting sick. Wakaniambia hapana, wewe utarudi. No, nikamwambia nitieni CEO. Security kwanza ndo aliitwa, akakuja nikamwambia nitie mkubwa ndo nataka kuongea na sitaongea nayo. Kwani unataka kuniforce nirudi ndani? He said no, I'm not going to force you. But then I told, niache niende ama you call me mkubwa. I think he called his boss and then akamwelezea my argument. And then he said ati they'll find me somewhere to sleep for the night away from the kids. Tomorrow by 9 I'll be out of the hospital. Of course I said okay. So we went back to the hospital, to the ward. The nurse told me, Claire, unajua tuwezi tukakudischarge, utuachie mwili hapa. I told her now it's okay, ni discharge nitoke nayo. Unatoka nayo upeleke wapi? Nikamwambia no problem, nitapeleka mochari ingine Gakwe. Akasema na si ulale tu mpaka asubuhi. Nikaona kweli juu sitaki kuacha mtoto hapa na wanipe option nyingine. I'll do as they say. Sini jioni, sini usiku tu. But silali huko. Nikakaa hapo kwa hiyo bench. Mendu sijakula. Sasa hiyo miguu zimefura hivi.
Well, did they take you to another room?
No.
As they said?
No. Hapo tu kwa hiyo ward. Hapo tu mahali kuna watoto. And I felt no, of course sitalala huko. Wacha nikae hapa chini. Nikakaa kwa waiting bay, actually kwa waiting bay. Nikakaa chini hapa, sasa miguu zimefura. Now I'm not even feeling hungry anymore. Mind sijakula. I just want to leave that place because I feel watu, they're not good people. So in the morning I called my sister early in the morning. Wewe ndo nakuja kwa discharge.
No, you didn't get a room or a bed?
The bed, I was given a bed, but now I don't want to sleep in that bed.
No, they had told you that they will take you to a different place.
Yeah, but they didn't.
So where did you spend the night?
Now I was to spend the night kwa hiyo ward, uko kwa watoto, but I was feeling I don't want, so I had to sleep kwa waiting bay, seated, waiting for morning.
The entire night?
The entire night, because I couldn't sleep. And now I was, watoto wakilia, I'm calling the nurse. Watoto analia sana. No, she could go. Mnyamazisha watoto wenu. Now at least I could feel a bit okay because I don't want to hear the cries. Zilikuwa zinanisumbua sana kwa kichwa. Now in the morning I called my sister 6. Akakuja, at least she brought me tea, but sikuwa nataka. Akakuja huyo nurse, I think huyo nurse wa usiku, she was very kind to me. Yeah, at least aliniletea hata maji moto na basin. Sister yangu akanipelekea bafu. Nikaoga, changed, then came back. Tukangoja basi ile nurse wa mchana akuja. The same nurse aliniambia hataki kuachia mwili. Akakuja. Governor walikuwa wanakuja hiyo siku. So for the first time they gave me a gown. I've been wearing my clothes since
you went to that hospital.
Since there is no day I was given a gown. Another day I was told to change. I was given actually a new gown. I was given a new gown. I was told to change. At some point I felt stucky because kwa nini mzee nipe kitu? Why are you giving it to me? And then they came. Kitabu yako iko wapi? Kuna kitu tunataka kuandika. I took my book. But what I did not do, I never gave them the burial permit. Now the death certificate, I refused. So they asked me for the birth certificate, nikawapea. Burial permit, I told them no. Iko nyumbani. Ilienda nyumbani, I don't have it because I called my mom-in-law and she told me usiwapatie. So I never gave them. Wakachukua hizo zingine na discharge ya mtoto yenye hawajai nirudishia. Hawakuwa nipea. Wakakaa nazo. So kwa discharge yangu, because now I had it, hawakuwa wameindicate mtoto was in breech position. Walikuwa wamenipea asubuhi. Hawakuwa wameindicate mtoto was in breech position. So I tell them no. Iki tu mtabadilisha. I know what happened that night, so whatever is written here is not true. You have to change. Nimetulia kwanza, gavana anakuja, wakafukuza kila mtu. Now it's me and them. Nimechukua kitabu. Nikawaambia kitu mtabadilisha, wakachukua. Nikapeana nje. Nikapea sister yangu akatoka naye. Nikamwambia lazima mbadilishe. So gavana akakuja at some point. I felt like talking. Niongee kenye kwa roho yangu anisikie. But then no. Mama alikuwa hapo kando yangu kaniambia wacha tu. But I felt no, this one I'm not going to let this go, because if anything hawana hata huruma. It's as if si wazazi, they don't feel anything I'm feeling. So of course gavana akakuja akaenda, called my sister and later hiyo discharge. Already walikuwa wanafanya discharge huko juu kulipa. Nikachukua. Nasa akaniambia si yeye aliandika hiyo discharge. Nikamuuliza ni nani? Akaniambia enda tu kwa labor room utafuta ule daktari alikuhudumia. I went nikapitia hapo maternity, wakaniambia, nikauliza nikaona daktari niliona kwa hiyo room hiyo night. Akaniambia enda tu uulize alikuwa anaitwa nani, simjui jina. So I went to the labor room. Nikakuta madam mwingine hapo nurse. Nikamuelezea. Akaniambia ulikuja usiku? Nikamwambia yes. She went to the book, the record book. Then she looked at the book. She asked me, mtoto alisurvive kweli? I told her no. Told me sorry. She wrote something. First of all, she sent a student to go call the nurse. The nurse said no. Now the student came back and told the nurse I was with, amesema wewe uende. So nurse akaniambia, unajua watu hatufanani? Nikamwambia. She indicated something kwa paper kadogo, then she took it kwa ward, wakaingia kwa ofisi. Hapo sijui inquiry room, I don't know. And then now they came back. I asked the nurse, umebadilisha? Tumebadilisha, haina shida. Now me, I was okay. Now coming to discharge now. Me naenda sasa, already saa 5 imefika. Nawaambia kwani nini? Wakaniitisha hii. I said sina.
So burial permit.
Yeah, the burial permit. I told them sina. Iko na wazazi wanakuja nayo, tutatoka tukitoka na. Enda basi mortuary attendant nitakuandikia barua unilete. I rushed. Wakaniambia no. See, you are supposed to be discharged. Utoke ukichukua mwili. Akaniambia enda, napiga simu. I went back again. Akaniambia no, unafaa hiyo burial permit waambie wapige picha wanitumie. I told her hakuna mtu ako na WhatsApp. Kwani iko na shida? Hapana, hiyo lazima tuione. Ama uende uchukue mwili kupitia hapa nayo tuone umechukua ukitoka. Nikamuuliza, wewe hebu nikuulize, kwa nini unanisumbua? Kutoka usiku tuko the same story. Nani ako na hiyo nguvu ya kuenda mtoto mochari alete hapa mtoto amekufa? Si tutakosa hapa commotion. But then I told her, if that's what you want, we will do it. I called my mom. Nikamuelezea. They said, if even though wanataka, wacha basi tupitie hapo na sanduku tukosi hiyo commotion wanataka. Ndo sasa I don't know, they called the mortuary. No, I think my friend ndo alienda akaita the mortuary attendant. Akakuja akaongea na hao nurse, ndo wakani release. Ndo tukatoka sasa tukichukua mwili, tukienda. So we went, tukatafuta kaburi. Tulikuwa tumetafutiwa asubuhi. Tukaenda tukalaza mtoto. And then back. Now I decided to talk to a friend of mine. Nikamuelezea what happened. Akaniambia no, si hivyo kunafaa hivyo. Akaniambia Kwa sawa tukiongea na wewe. I said okay. Not knowing wakakuja watu wa media. I had no option. If you told ukiangalia hizo clips za kwanza, I wasn't even expecting anyone. Ilikuwa tu vile niko tu. Nimesahau kukuambia, they never even told me about matiti natoa maziwa after that or matiti zitaniuma or anything. Hizo ni vitu nilikuja kushtukia. But then I had to go to the hospital. Of course, I suffered mentally. I think I was almost going crazy. I remember nikipelekwa kwa ule
psychiatrist.
Yeah. Akani administer these drugs. I mean, Triptylin. Those drugs, I've been taking them actually. Nimeacha kuzikunywa. And I think nime accept the fact. So hawakakuja wa media, and then after kutoka kwangu they went to the governor's office. I was called by the governor. I have recording. I was also called by the county secretary.
So the governor knew about the case?
Yeah, she called me herself. Personally. We talked. She said she's going to investigate. The county secretary also called me. We talked. Now January 12, 13, they went to the office. She called me, went to the office. She told me she's going to introduce me someone, the chief officer of the level 5 hospital. The guy came. We talked. Now they told me to write down what I went through, handwritten, and also to take the copies of these papers. I did exactly that. I took them. After 1 month now, February, I reached out to the chief officer now. Asked him. He told me there's a process. There's another CEO of the hospital. It's a process. I said okay. Come March, to April.
Yes.
Come March, I communicated. Akaniambia it's a process. Now this April. Now I think March, before April ianze mwanzo, I told him I just want to talk to the doctor. I have a lot of questions I want to ask that doctor, because kuna maswali mingi sana niko nazo, and only him anaweza tunijibu, because he knows the truth what happened. Akaniambia we can make that happen. 1 week after, he texted me telling me there's a response to the office of the CS. I asked him, now should I go to the office? CS or C? The county secretary.
Oh, okay.
Now I asked him, should I go there? He never responded. I called him. He never answered the call. So I said, maybe that's a mode of him kuambia mtu haezi elezea much. I said, let me go there. And when I was told the county secretary has left, I texted her. I called him. Then now the chief officer, he never responded to my calls. I went online because I could see him online on WhatsApp. I texted him. I asked him. I told him I'm at the office of the CS. He told me I'm in a meeting right now. I asked him, no, should I wait for you? He told me, no, I'm out of the county. I asked him, now, you told me to come here. For what? He told me, I told you, it's a process. If a response is done, it's still a procedure. Now I asked myself, sasa, mbona nilikuwa nangoja? Nikamwambia, I only told you I want one thing, to talk to the doctor. Kwani, is that so hard for you to do for me? And when you told me you can make that happen, he asked me, Claire, what do you want me to tell you? Nikamwambia, you know what to tell me. It's just that you don't want to tell me. Because I do not want anything from you people. I just want to talk to the doctor personally. he went mute. At some point I felt angry. Nikamuuliza, kwani mbona nilipangwa kukua wanyama? Ama why are you not feeling what I'm going through? Ngeniambia, you're not going to help me rather than torturing me mentally, because I felt that's torture. He went mute. I also went mute. Now coming to meet the county secretary had texted me on WhatsApp after I think 2 days. Akaniambia, sijui the report has been brought up. It has been handled. Me asked how. Akaniambia, my office hasn't called you. Nikamwambia, no one has called me. I was even there and nobody told me nothing. She also went mute. Now, the following day now, I receive a call. I think that same day I receive a call. I was told, there's a letter for you. Hapa kwa ofisi, you can come get it. I asked them when. They told me, anytime you feel you're free, you can come get it. I said, okay. So being I was doing nothing, I said, let me rush, get it, then come back. So I went, got the letter. Something told me to just, I've left the office. I felt, no, let me read this thing. First of all, you know what's written there. I know the letter was written that I gave birth to my baby with abnormalities to do with birth, sijui what. My baby's limbs were sijui, I don't know even to read it. And I was told about it after birth, and I acknowledged. They said about the negligence. They don't know about it. It's not something they know. And if I want anything or much, if I wasn't satisfied, I can report to KMCG, the Association of Doctors, Dentists. No, I returned the barua, but nilipiga picha, I returned it and I told them this is trauma. You people know that's a lie. Mnajua ni uongo. Even if we go back to that hospital, or even if we review hizo barua, hizo ultrasound zao na another hospital, there's nothing like that. You people, you know you are lying. It's a lie. My baby had no issues. You know what happened there. I left. I called the county secretary. Nikamwambia, that's a lie and you know it. I explained severally. You also know it. That's a lie. There's nothing like that happened that day. They said the situation I went with and the condition I went with at the hospital, they couldn't have done an emergency CS. I told the CS, the county secretary, of course I was in that hospital. I've been there, that hospital. They know my case. They reviewed my file. Instead of inducing me pain, they would have done something better. They would have saved my baby because they had the scan and they knew my baby. In the scan it's written, my baby was not kichwa iko chini. My baby was in breech position. They would have done something. They would have saved my baby. No. Sikuwa na anything ya kufanya. Just accept vile umeamua.
What about the report that you made? The one that you did in writing?
They were left with it, but nilikuwa nimepiga picture. Yeah.
Did they match? Did it match what you got from the government?
No, because hata ukiangalia whatever they have written there in that paper, how the barua and what they wrote for discharge, they are two different things. Yeah.
So you have 3 reports.
Yeah.
You have the discharge report. You have the report that you did in writing. They asked you to do, and then you have the report. I mean the final report from the government.
Yeah.
The 3 do not match. None matches the other.
None matches the other. None.
are you going to do to get that extra step to talk to the association they asked you to?
No, me, I tried. But now I do not know the details of the doctor, because that thing is, I think you should write. You should make, it's a form you have to fill, then take it to the office. I do not know where the offices are. I do not know the doctor's details. There is a lot I do not know. So filling that form, okay, I have the forms, but now filling it, it's becoming hard for me, because there are some things and I'm not guided by anyone. There's a form, it should be signed by a representative. I have no one to represent me, so I felt I'm doing nothing. Because at the end of the day, I feel they are going to win against me. Choosing the support. Yeah.
Take heart. Would you like that support from our networks?
Yeah. I'm also, I want to talk to that doctor. I feel I should talk to him, because I don't know why a man can do that to any woman. I have never thought that some men can be that heartless. I know men cannot be. Wanaume, like, why is it dhulumu mwanamke? That was the first man I met that can do such a thing. I do not even know him. I have never even met him. At least you could have said we have some beef somewhere. No.
What exactly did he do?
The way he was treating me, the way he handled me when cleaning me, the way he handled me when I was giving birth, that was so wrong. I don't think he deserves to be in a labor room.
Sorry.
That particular place, it's between life and death. It's between you and your God. They're supposed to be there to help, but he never did that. He's supposed to save a life. Yeah. But he never did that. I don't think he's supposed to be there.
So sorry about what you went through. And we hope by seeing this story, the authorities, in as much as they have given you a report, they can also review that case. How are you holding up?
I'm trying. Being, I don't know, with a cyst, that there's someone who gets pregnant. I'm stressed. I'm never okay. I can tell you I'm okay. I'm never okay. Especially thinking of what I've been told by one doctor. Thinking if I could ever hold a baby for myself. Because it's a thing. I'm trying. Yeah.
We pray that you do that one day you hold your offspring. And would you ask for some counseling from our networks as well? Is that something that you would like?
Yeah.
All right. Take heart. So basically what you need is support and counseling. How about your medical report or your health, so that you can sustain a pregnancy in future? Have you gone to a hospital for checkup and maybe advice?
I've been thinking to go see a gynecologist. But now, of course, kwenda kwa gynecologist, you need, unahitaji hata, they want those scans. Yani, kuona gynecologist pia, it's expensive. My card sijalipia hiyo kadi yangu since. So okay, inahitaji funds. Yeah.
Also allow me to ask you, did this ordeal affect your relationship with the father of the child?
A lot. I can say a lot, because I think we are just trying. Okay, I don't know if men handle it the way we handle it, because probably me, I'm trying to be strong for him, because I can see hawezi anashindwa kuhandle, and the moment nitakuwa down, of course hatakuwa down, because I've been crying a lot and it's affecting him a lot, because now atafanya nini, he don't know how to handle it. Hana sister, useme atapata sister, they have never lost a baby. He is new to this, he has never been a dad again, this is the first time. And also I'm afraid, because he doesn't understand. Hata nikimwelezea yeye haelewi, because sasa unaelezea mtu ajue ulipata mimba na cyst, and now itakuwa ngumu kidogo, unaona. So I'm also, I don't know how to tell him this, but I've been telling him I need to see a gynecologist. He doesn't know for what, but I always lie, probably akiona yeye atajua. I always lie, ninaumwa, now I want to go see a gyna. I want to understand what's going on with me. But now he doesn't understand that point, because why I cannot tell him is, the first time alijua niko na cyst, he asked me kwa simu, I hope haita affect fertility. I hope haita affect wewe kupata mtoto. Now imagine mtu amekuuliza hivyo, and now breaking such news to him that itakuwa ngumu kidogo. We have to try.
So sorry. But we are praying and hoping for the very best for you, your future, your motherhood journey. At some point, and maybe in future, you can be a testimony.
Yeah.
And we hope that you find a lasting solution. Probably you can give out your email that you can be reached, because organizations can also stand with you. I'm sure there are reproductive campaigns and organizations that advocate for reproductive health. They can get in touch with you. Please share your email.
ClaireDavids143@gmail.com.
Claire Davids?
Claire Davids of CLAIRE Davids143@gmail.com.
All right. Yeah. We'll also have it below this video, so that anyone with any kind of help and support, they can get in touch with you. I'm sure there are people who will get in touch with you wanting to have a conversation with you, to support you even mentally, even walk with you through this journey, so that it will not be in vain for you to share this story. There are many people who will get in touch with you, organizations, and I'm sure it will not be in vain to share this story with our audience. Probably even in future, you can be a person who advocates for better healthcare systems, services, and even behavior, especially in critical placements like delivery or labor rooms.
Yeah.
And we wish you the very best. Thank you so much for your time and sharing your story with us. We don't take it for granted. First of all, thank you for trusting us with such a sensitive story and pain that you're going through. And again, our audience, our networks, I'm sure they will walk through this journey with you, and it will be better. Thank you so much, Claire. Do not give up. You'll be a mother. And we'll one day come and sing happy birthdays as you see your offsprings growing. Tuko family, that's the submission of a story that is painful for a young mother like Claire. By the way, how old are you?
24.
24. Claire is only 24 years old. This was her first time, and right now she needs a lot of talking to, a lot of counseling, so that she can remove the mental picture she has of a labor room where she went expecting to come back with a baby, but that wasn't the case. She is a grieving mother, and I pray that even some of the comments that we'll make here won't be hurtful to a person who is already in pain. My name is Nyambura. This has been our story. We pray for a better healthcare in Kenya.